Well, strong and severe thunderstorms resulting in quite a few power outages in those areas where the storms have moved through. So let's begin with a look at some of those numbers. You can see in Bowie and Miller counties around the Texarkana area, we're looking at almost 20,000 without power, over 6,000 there in Cass County, over 3,000 there in Little River County. So again, the strong storms have moved. The worst is over for Texarkana, as I'll show you here in a second. In fact, let's switch over to pinpoint Doppler and show you what we have as far as the location of these thunderstorms. You can see the strongest winds probably along the leading edge of this activity. So expect the wind to pick up soon in Magnolia, also in Bradley, picking up in Linden. Also looking at some storms that are not quite as strong over towards Mount Pleasant. You can see the newest severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued for areas ahead of this line. It does include parts of Harrison, Marion, the rest of Cass County, also the northern sections of Caddo, Bossier, Webster, and Claiborne parishes in northwest Louisiana. This new severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until 6:45 p.m. this evening, as the main issue more than likely is going to be damaging wind, which could exceed 60 miles per hour. And as evident by the power outage numbers, that's something we'll have to keep an eye on as these storms gradually move towards the south and east. And as far as possible arrival time in Shreveport, these have been moving towards the southeast at around 25 miles per hour. So it looks like sometime between 7 and 8. We'll see this begin to move into the Shreveport, Bossier City metropolitan area. Another issue with these thunderstorms will be the possibility for some very heavy rain. Let's zero in to the areas here around Texarkana and show you the latest here from Pinpoint Doppler and what it's showing as far as rainfall just in the last 3 hours. Notice these areas of yellow and orange. That's where the radar is showing anywhere from 2 to over 3 inches has fallen already. In fact, I'll click in here on the west side of Texarkana in these areas of yellow and orange. You can see 2 to 3 inches. Also some very heavy rain over parts of Titus County. These blue boxes here indicate flash flood warnings, which are in place. Have had some reports of flooding occurring in the Nash, Texas area there west of Texarkana. So where do we go from here? Well, this line of thunderstorms will continue to move to the south and east. Here's the very latest run of the HRRR model. Again, this updates with a new outlook every single hour. So this is the very latest in model information. And you can see the line will progress its way towards the south and east, moving through Shreveport during the middle part of the evening. Once we get past sunset, probably we'll begin to see one of two things. The strongest of the storms move out of the area, and we'll start to see a little bit of a weakening trend that becomes more evident as we move later into the evening hours. Notice by 11 p.m. the strongest storm is pretty much out of the Arklatex. Could see some new thunderstorms try to develop over the northern sections of the area very late tonight, but the HRRR has been hinting at more storms in Oklahoma sliding their way towards the south and east and perhaps moving into the northwest half of the area very late tonight into and through the morning hours tomorrow. As far as wind gust potential, you can see anywhere there's red here. That's where we've seen or could see upwards of 40 mile per hour gusts, and the areas of brown and beige indicate gusts that could exceed 60 miles per hour. So wind will continue to be an issue here during the evening hours. And here's the very latest from the HRRR regarding rainfall potential. Yellow is 2 inches, so it's possible we could see 2 to 4 inches of rain, of new rain, on top of what's already fallen over a good chunk of the Arklatex. Now, longer range, we'll take a break through much of tomorrow night, and then as we go into Wednesday morning, another cluster of weakening thunderstorms will begin to make its way across the area. That weakening trend will continue as it moves to the south and east, and then we'll take a bit of a pause as we get several days of dry weather that more than likely will begin on Thursday. So your forecast looks like this for tonight. We will see this first round of thunderstorms move across the area during the evening. We'll take a bit of a pause. More storms possible across the north very late tonight. You can see temperatures tonight mainly in the 60s and lower 70s for nighttime lows. Tomorrow, expect more scattered thunderstorms mainly in the morning, the way it looks right now, with daytime highs behind the storm in the mid to upper 80s pretty much area wide. And your 10-day forecast shows that a second chance for thunderstorms Wednesday, and then we'll see hot and dry as we go through Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. Highs in the low to middle 90s. That'll be followed by another chance for scattered storms as we move into and through the first half of next week.